What's up, guys? It's your boy Canon here, and today I want to talk to you guys about a new club that I just found out here in Houston. It's called Ghost Bar and Restaurant. Now, if you've been in Houston, you've been partying in the past year or two since the whole COVID era in Houston, then you probably have heard of Ghost Bar, which was a bar that's downtown off Main Street. It was a really nice club. It really rivaled the Address nightclub at one point, but I don't know exactly what happened after the whole COVID era when the clubs started coming back and the restaurants were starting to die down and not be as lit as the clubs anymore. But for some reason, Ghost Bar shut down and it hasn't been open for a while. And then recently, a restaurant that closed down that was hot at one point, it was called Flavors, it shut down, and now it reopened, but now as Ghost Bar. Now with that said, once again, I don't know all the politics behind what happened and how it became Ghost Bar. All I know is that it's here now, and it seems like one of the new littest brunch spots here in Houston. So of course I had to check it out. I went with the Houston Eat and Meet group. If you guys aren't aware of them, it's a Facebook group in Houston that you guys could join. It's growing rapidly, probably like 300 or 400 people a week. And basically it's a collective group of people here in Houston that like to go out and eat and brunch and have fun at different little places like restaurants and clubs. So basically we chose Ghost Bar this past weekend, and I feel like it was a great choice to go on a Sunday. I'm not exactly sure if they were fully prepared for us because we were like 80 to 100 people deep, but it definitely was a situation once we got there. One thing I want to say about this restaurant is that it definitely has a club feel. When I used to go to Flavors back in the day, they had a patio, but it was really, everything was made of wood. It was cheaply made. I think they tried to bring like a little mini stage in there, but it just didn't look the part. But when you go into Ghost Bar, it definitely looks the part. I like how they have like the gold and like whitish looking marble slabs everywhere. They have a fully functioning DJ booth with like an LED screen behind the DJ. The DJ that came there yesterday was DJ IQ. He definitely got the party started and got everybody lit. So they have good DJs that come in there. There was a good amount of space in the sections to probably seat comfortably about 8 people. Of course, people were sitting on top of the sections as well as in them. The food selection is a pretty decent food selection. I saw everything on the list as far as like salmon bites, like fried salmon bites, to like fried chicken and waffles, which is what I ended up getting. And they were decent. I feel like the chicken maybe was a little too breaded because I like more meat than like crunch too when I'm eating fried chicken. So I feel like that could be like maybe the only thing they could probably tweak in that department. But as far as like having a good wide variety of selection, they pretty much had it. They also had like, I think these like mimosa towers that they were bringing out kind of like it was its own bottle. So if you ordered like a mimosa tower, you would actually get the whole like show with fireworks, like as if you ordered a bottle from a club. Which they also had bottle service as an option as well. Full functioning bar in the back patio area, which is where we were, and inside the club as well. The inside of the club is pretty nice as well. There's also a random LED screen inside the main part of the club. Altogether, this is a nice looking place if you want to take like some selfies and show that you're out and about. I know a lot of people nowadays like to make stories on Instagram or make stories on Facebook or Reels or whatnot, and just to kind of document what they did for the weekend. And this is a great place to go if you haven't been there before. The only downside that I would probably say, which isn't a huge downside, but it was a downside, which was how long it took to get the hookah. When we first got there, I remember ordering the hookah, and for some reason it took at least about an hour to actually get the hookah to our table. Once I kind of did a little small investigation, I found out that I guess because they weren't prepared for so many guests that weekend, that they only had one person doing hookah for the entire club, and she also was doubling as a waitress. So I can understand why it came so slow when she was trying to take orders and then go make it herself and then bring it out herself. She literally was the only person running the entire hookah company. But yeah, outside of that, there really wasn't any too major discomfort type things going on. The vibe, the energy, everything was pretty right. I would highly recommend going to Ghost Bar to any one of my friends who are in the city or in town for the weekend and say they just want to go somewhere on a Sunday and it's not too packed. Well, I would say go there now because Ghost Bar is starting to get a little popular because they already had a good name before coming out in this new location. So a lot of people are starting to just gravitate to this place quickly, and it's in a very good location, which is down the street from all the other hookah lounge bars and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to get popular very fast. I definitely predict it being another hot spot where they probably bring celebrities and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to cover this location because I knew it was a new spot. You know, I've been trying to give you guys some of the hottest clubs, some of the hottest hookah lounges, just the hottest, the best everything. Nightlife here in Houston definitely can be and is lit. I know there was somebody who left a comment not too long ago saying that Houston nightlife isn't lit. And I don't know what y'all talking about, because as you can see just from my page alone, there's plenty of places to go, plenty of things to do. The nightlife is definitely lit here in Houston, and I'm gonna keep documenting it as well as travel and show you guys some other things around the world. But with that said, man, you guys keep aiming for the top. Appreciate you guys watching another video, and I'll see you guys in the next post. Peace.